What are the top Etsy sellers doing to make millions of dollars on the platform? Many of these shops are selling simple products like stickers or jewelry, and a number of them are following simple, repeatable strategies that get their listings on the first page of search results. Now, you might be thinking, well, those shops got in early. Etsy was way different back then. Maybe, but here's the truth. What works now isn't just about being the first. It's really about being smart. And today we're going to reverse engineer one of the most successful shops on all of Etsy, Caitlyn Minimalist, and uncover what they're nailing and what you can do even better if you are starting in 2025. With well over 3.4 million sales and a loyal customer base, Caitlyn Minimalist is one of Etsy's most iconic jewelry shops. They specialize in personalized minimalist jewelry, think like name necklaces, handwriting bracelets, and her shop is really a masterclass in visual branding, customer experience, and consistent optimization. You can see the estimated revenue is $111 million. And this shop started 11 years ago. With that, they currently have just under 2,000 listings, and their average price point is around $25 to $50. Let's talk about what they are absolutely nailing and how you can do that too. The first thing they're doing well is smart seasonal branding and visual refreshes. If you notice, her rotating banner features real flowers for summer, so it feels very alive and relevant and also unexpected when you think of jewelry. There's no other imagery in your shop that is going to take up as much surface area as your banner. So how you can implement this is use Canva to design a seasonal banner with lifestyle photos of your products styled with fresh flowers or maybe different holiday props. And with print on demand, you could rotate in mock-ups for spring and summer or whatever the season is with elements from Placeit or Creative Market or one of my favorite places to get mock-ups, which is Etsy. And if you have digital products, you can update your banner with mock-ups that are showing seasonal applications. So maybe these are planners on picnic tables for summer, or maybe it is a neighborhood garage sale flyer that you're selling and it has a patriotic theme for summer. All right, the second thing she's doing well here is A/B testing in her product photos. You will see she is testing different backgrounds like painted wood, a textured fabric, different textured tiles. We also see different skin colors used. We see necklaces on necks, but we also see them in hands. We have white dish backgrounds with different ridges. We have shell backgrounds with natural edges. We have plate backgrounds, and we have backgrounds where the product is on a flat surface, but there's something elevated behind it. Along with different backgrounds, she's testing different lighting in the photos, side lighting to overhead lighting, and they're really great at creating different shadow effects, as you can see here. So how can you implement different backgrounds? Buy textured mats or backdrops from places like Replica Surfaces, Ink and Elm, or even use peel and stick wallpaper from Amazon. And you can use your iPhone with portrait mode or a DSLR like the Canon M50. That's a good entry option. Really make sure though you're playing with lighting, and I recommend playing with natural lighting versus artificial lighting. There's much fewer ways to mess up natural light. Okay, so the backgrounds are great, but let's talk about this next strategy. And this is her color strategy right now. And it is featuring more and more gold. And gold really pops in more photos and looks very luxe. So how can you implement this? With Handmade, I would prioritize gold in your thumbnail images, even if silver is available. With print on demand, let's say you are selling framed prints. I would lead with gold toned frames in your mock-ups. Or maybe you sell digital invitations. Maybe you have the invitation placed on a plate that has a gold rim on it. So the gold doesn't have to be within the product. The gold can also be within the background or the props or what is around the product. After integrating plenty of gold, we are going to focus on this fourth strategy, and this is upsells that add value without confusion. All right, so Caitlyn Minimalist has great options for upsells throughout the shop, such as engraving on both sides. So let's say you are currently engraving one side, offer it on both sides. Font selection, right? You can charge more for custom fonts. You can also charge more for rush production or rush shipping, which obviously you should charge more for. We actually have 12 unique ways to upsell within a listing itself. With Handmade, use Etsy's variations for adding options like extra engraving. You might charge an extra $6 for that. Or maybe a variation for turnaround time, standard turnaround time or faster turnaround time. Maybe you charge like an extra $12 for that. Now with print on demand, what you can do is offer extra personalization and bundling options. So that's where you're upselling by adding another product. For example, maybe a mug and and a matching card. You can do that with Printify. Digital, a great way to do this would be offering deluxe template bundles where it's maybe an editable PDF and Canva and PowerPoint versions. Now, the next thing I see Caitlyn Minimalist doing really well consistently is collecting emails from day one. And this is a great strategy we all should be doing. She pitches her newsletter in the announcement section. So how can you implement this in your shop? You can use a tool like Flowdesk, which is one of my favorites, or MailerLite. And you can create a freebie, like maybe a care card or a digital product bonus. And I also recommend using something like a Linktree style landing page in your shop announcement. And that's a really great way to get them to all the different spokes or places you'd want them to go, such as social media, opting into your email list, and more. So do not forget to be collecting those emails. The best time to start doing that was yesterday. Now, the next thing is really important if you sell any products that go close to the skin. And this is lifestyle photos with very clean skin and realistic models. Now, you'll see the models they use have great skin, very natural makeup, nothing distracting, and jewelry is really the star in her images. If you have wrinkly hands, if you are feeling like I don't feel like I should be a hand model or a neck model, what you can do is hire local models via Facebook groups or use your own friends or family or children, right? Especially if it's just close up, you just need a wrist. You can also use sites like Styled Stock Society for lifestyle flat lays and Hot Stock, which is one of my favorite new places to get new stock imagery for socials and even for places like Etsy. And what you want to do is go to Hot Stock, look at all their collections, and we do have a little coupon. I believe it's for 15% off, so we'll link it in the description. And then for print-on-demand sellers, really choose mockups with realistic skin tones, a variety of skin tones as well, because you want your customers to see themselves in the models. And you can get those mockups from Placeit, or my favorite place actually to get them is just Etsy. But remember, we don't want this to look fake. You'll notice the models she's using, they are real. They're not AI. And if the model is fake, they will start to question if the jewelry is also fake. You lose trust right away, and you never want to lose trust when you're selling something like jewelry. Now let's talk about this next strategy of using popular names in her thumbnails. So she features personalization with popular names that are well known and might relate to her customer. So these are names like Emma, Noah, Olivia, and it makes that personalization feel really real. Okay, so these aren't obscure names like Apple or, toothbrush, or I don't know what people are naming their kids now. These are really classic names. So how you can implement this is pull from baby name websites like Baby Center. So go to Baby Center, look up the top 50 names, and you can look at this by year. So let's say you're selling to a customer who has kids who are like 10. What were the top baby names in 2015? That's what you'd be pulling, and that's what you'd be featuring in the examples. Then you're going to want to create 3 to 5 listing images, each with a different name variant. You're not using the same name on all of these. You want to show a wide variety of lettering because especially with script, people want to know, what does the Y look like? What does the S look like? And then you're going to use Canva to overlay these name previews in a very realistic font. I know script fonts get fun and exciting, but if it's impossible to read, it's not worth it. It's actually hurting your listing. And Caitlyn Minimalist does a great job at font selection. The next thing that Caitlyn Minimalist does is with minimal overlays and maximum focus. This means she has very clean images with few text elements unless absolutely necessary. So how you can implement this is using Canva to add subtle text, maybe on the second image or the third image only. But with product where we really want the detail of the product to stand out, we are not going to distract from that detail with busy text overlays. So avoid those busy graphics, and maybe a small overlay like free shipping or bestseller or ships in 24 hours is enough. And Caitlyn Minimalist offers consistent free shipping. The key here is that consistent pricing models, like offering free shipping on everything, will boost your conversion and ranking. So how can you implement this? You would build shipping into your pricing using our Etsy profit calculator. And for print on demand, you can use Printify enterprise shipping estimator. For digital products, emphasize things like instant access and no wait. All right, so based on all of this, what should you do differently in 2025? The first thing is to launch with a faster velocity strategy. This shop, Caitlyn Minimalist, benefited from the early platform boost. And today you need to build your own momentum. So you can implement this through what we call our sprint strategy, which is for your first 3,000 to 4,000 orders. And it's really focused on just order velocity. You can also do this by driving daily traffic yourself using things like Pinterest. And of course, the Facebook strategy is key for traffic as well. Now, the second thing you'll want to do in 2025 is differentiate with customer layers. And this means going deep, not just wide. For example, instead of just a general planner, you might launch a single mom budgeting planner or a pet sitter daily log sheet. And the next thing we want to do is what we touched on, which is capturing emails with lead magnets. If you don't have lead magnets, you need them. And you have to make sure you're offering actual value. So examples of this would be like a free gift tag PDF with every order for the handmade category. Maybe you do print on demand, so you're giving a bonus printable for birthdays or holidays. Maybe you do digital. You might offer a sample template or bonus calendar pack. And tools you can use for your lead magnets are MailerLite, which is free, Canva for design, and then Linktree to go ahead and link that all from Etsy. Caitlyn Minimalist treats her business like a brand. It is a brand. It's not a side hustle. Her photos, her offers, and all of that really build customer trust and loyalty. I want you to remember, like, you have something that this shop didn't have. You have access to more tools, more strategies, and more data from day one that this shop didn't have back in 2014 when they started. So what you want to do is combine principles of this execution that she has with really what we call our sprint strategies, and you'll really create a high converting shop that scales from the beginning. If you want to learn more about those strategies that you really need to get traction in the beginning, you'll want to watch this next video where I break down the strategies to skyrocket your sales. And you'll see how to launch, how to rank, how to drive more traffic, and how to do all of this with repeatable, clear steps. So go check out that next video.